Okay, so this question is asking to integrate e to the power of 2x. So evaluate the integral e to the power of 2x dx. So we have to evaluate for this integral. So we can use the substitution method. So if we set u equal to 2x, we know that du is equal to 2 dx. So we can go through this process. Also, the other thing to know that the integral of e to the x dx is equal to a to the x. So we can kind of keep this in mind as we solve. So if we substitute in the values, we'll write this down here. So the integral of e to the u, so we'll put the 2 in the front. So if we substitute for dx over here, so we substitute it in, and then we have to rearrange this. This means dx over, sorry, not over 2, is equal to du over 2. So du over 2. So we can bring up the half to the front. So we'd say a half integral of eu du. We know that the integral of eu is just eu, so 1/2 eu plus a constant. And we'll substitute in u equals 2x, and that will give us that'll give us a half e to the power of 2x plus c. So we did substitution. This integral doesn't necessarily need you to go through substitution, but substitution is just an easy way to demonstrate how to evaluate this integral. Essentially, we could have just looked at this component of the integral, and we know that the integral for e to the x is just e to the x. So we know that this component will be there, but we also need to take the above into consideration. So if we took the derivative of 2x, we know that the derivative of 2x is 2, and we have to multiply that by this function. So if we were to take just the derivative of this, we would get 2 in the front. So we take the derivative of this and we multiply it in front, and then we have to take the derivative of everything of the rest. So we have a half e to the 2x, and then the derivative of a constant is just 0. And we can see how this simplifies down to e to the 2x. So over time, you can kind of recognize this, and just instead of using substitution, you can kind of just go right away to the final answer. So looking at the solution, the correct process is followed to take the derivative. So here they use substitution, u equals 2x, and then du is 2 dx. And to get half e to the 2x is the right integral. So correct answer, great job. Okay. Okay, so that's all the questions that we had time for this session. Hopefully you found this helpful, and if you need any more homework help or tutoring, you can always visit the link in the description or go on OneClass.com and see how other solutions are solved. I'll see you in the next session.